Did we just go live? Where's
I
the entry
said we're
music, Rob?
live.
Oh, we got to do a live rendition.
What?
Oh, go for it. I don't know your live music, so like, go for it.
Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, welcome to Robin Search Asking for Trouble in collaboration with Ways of Working. But there's no music. What happened, Rob? Why? Like, I'm in Asking for Tea channel. Why is there no music?
I don't know. I don't know what happened, my friend.
Can we just like cheat and just play it? Is there?
Every week, they look at the tech and business world and turn let's take this offline into an episode. Updates, reviews, and the occasional interviews. Sounds smart? It's not. We just said it with conviction. A lot of smart people already do this. But these guys have a lot of opinions and barely any filters, which maybe should concern you or not. They seem nice. Anyway, this series comes from people who probably shouldn't be doing more streams, or at the very least, should have left some of their thoughts in a Slack thread. Unread by everyone. And now, this is Rob and Sajit asking for trouble!
Oh, it's been too long.
Nobody,
I love
nobody
it.
realized it.
I want to say I love it. I am truly a fan.
Every time it comes up, you'll see me like, oh, yeah, getting into it.
I can understand why also.
But like we were like 10 seconds for people who actually joined in the first 20 seconds. We actually skipped the entry music, but then we just somehow got it back. So it's okay. Officially welcome Marcelino and TK to the stream. This is the first ever official collaboration between Robin Such asking for trouble with Ways of Working community.
Yes, I'm happy to do this because I've been wanting to do this a long time. I think within a community, we have been talking about a therapy session for quite some time. And I was like, yeah, well, you guys are asking for trouble anyway, so why not like collaborate?
Yeah, of course.
Official
But
disclaimer: not a therapist. I'll just put that out there.
hashtag
Oh,
not a
yeah,
therapist.
definitely not.
Good at listening, but that's about it.
Are you?
Huh?
Are you?
I love this.
I think Emily H, comma bracket, your wife would tell us better, but
Emily H, not my wife, would probably help me out there. Yes.
okay. But TK, you've been on this stream earlier before. Marcelino,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us officially. Can you quickly introduce yourself to the folks who might be seeing you for the first time?
Of course, of course. Hi, all. I'm Marcelino, 40 years old, 41. I live in Barcelona. I've been working with that lesson stack for about a decade now. I am also part of a company that is a solution partner, of course, as well as a community champion for ways of working. So doing a lot, but my expertise lies, and I always say expertise, but it's just the part that I enjoy the most, with the technical aspects of that lesson stack. Um, Also because it's less talking, more working and doing. And I leave the talking to my other half, which is Suk, who um, can also do it all. However, she's let's say more skilled when it comes to talking, where I enjoy myself in my computers.
Nice.
You say
But
less
like
talking
it's
when you ended up here.
yeah, like like the most anomaly of all places if you're less talking to be on this thing. By the way, love that you're from Barcelona. If you can see, big Barcelona fan who got the stadium jersey right there. I don't know if you watch football or not, but if you live
I
in
do.
Barcelona, you have to, right? I think
I have no
that's the rule.
choice. That's exactly the thing. You have no choice. If you're not watching it, the neighbors will have their TVs either on
Yeah,
their terrace or their balcony,
yeah,
or they will have it so loud that you will still hear it inside your house. So when you decide not to watch, you're watching regardless. It's already decided for you.
nice.
Um, so soccer or football is not my main sport, but became I came to love it as I have no other
Nice.
choice.
I think in India that's cricket. So like you wish
Ah, yes.
it, you want it, you don't want it. If it's cricket season, anywhere you go, it's just cricket.
They say that the best sport, as we all know, though, is ice hockey.
Yeah, right. Oh, Uno maybe, right?
Wow.
Ooh, you went there.
Reverse. +4. We should do an episode where we only talk in Uno references.
Or we play Uno.
Oh.
Maybe a team, next team. Paula says ice hockey for sure.
Thank you.
I'm wondering if you've got any. What is that game in which you like literally scrub the ice?
Oh, curling. That's a sport of
Oh,
king.
yes. That's a cool sport, actually.
Oh, because it's on ice.
Yeah.
You walked into that one. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Moving to cloud. TK, why don't you get us started? Otherwise, I think these bad jokes will just not end.
Oh, we can do maybe we can do a session on that one. Dad jokes. See how far we
We
can.
actually did that.
Yeah.
Done that.
Like a couple of.
Really?
We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't
I
execute
missed
it
that
properly, but we did a Atlassian ecosystem specific dad jokes, like a stand-up comedy kind of a gig. It was terrible. Nobody should watch it, but it's out there.
Send me the link. I'll watch it.
I'll dig it up. Okay.
Yeah, as Anne says,
Yeah.
"Padam." We did that multiple times.
Yeah. So,
But moving to cloud.
yes, move to cloud. As we are ascending to cloud when it comes to the Atlassian stack. We've been doing a lot of migrations, and in all honesty, I was very hesitant of cloud at first. I did not like it. I was basically like, no offense, maybe a little shade Daryl, but kind of was like Daryl, like grumpy old man, like just complaining.
He's right
You're
here.
still complaining, though.
Yeah.
I'm still complaining. I've been in the I've been in the ecosystem for 15 years, and I've been a Jira admin for at least 12 and a half of that. And cloud still makes me feel dumb because they keep moving stuff. And I was like, no, it's there. And you're giving a demo, and then they moved it. I was like, okay, now I look stupid. And yes, I will keep complaining about that. I will.
Okay, I did put out a poll right there saying that, hey, if you've had issues with adjusting to cloud, why don't you let us know? So you can write 1, 2, 3, 4 in the chat. What has been your most biggest struggle? Finding things, workflow changes, admin changes, or just generally everything feels different? Let us know in the comments, and we will see.
I'll just sit on this side of my desk, Sajit, out of the way.
Yeah, I can just I was a nice person. I moved myself to that side, but Rob just flipped it back.
Oh, Daryl says move to cloud is the worst game ever.
Yeah.
And yes, I can relate, Daryl. I do relate though. But yes.
So the audience that we have here, TK, says finding things and everything feels different. It's just
no, it's not only that. It's renaming stuff. Issue type has become work type.
Mm-hmm.
It's like project or spaces.
Oh, projects is a platform app.
Now projects is a platform.
I know now, but it's like first it's like, oh, I have issues with my space. Okay, are we talking Confluence? Are we talking projects? Are we talking Jira spaces? What are we talking about?
Although my pet theory is in 2 years, it will just be Atlassian. Like they're preparing us to smash these two systems together. So a space will just be a space and it will have pages and work items in it.
Yeah.
I kind of feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the step is too big to go at once. So they do it.
Jira Fluence? That's what you're gonna call it.
Jira.
Jira Fluence.
Well, I would talk to marketing, maybe it's like a new app. Go like, hey, when they merge things, everyone's finally in cloud and we've ascended and now we're merging stuff.
Anne has just dropped the C word. Click off.
Oh, you went there. Oh, she did.
But this is true. So every other time when I see with every trainer on the community-led classes as well, when they are teaching a course, be it Rob, he's still one of the more experienced one where he'll say spaces, and then he'll say also known as projects. But like me and everybody else will say projects, and then realize, oh, they're now called spaces.
It's not only like I don't mind the change in name, but like if I query, it's still not spaces, it's project.
Mhm.
I
Or
mean,
if you-
it's not consistent.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I think the biggest issue would be, or not the biggest, but one of the things I usually come across is it depends also which which language the client speaks. Meaning, if I use project or spaces, then I need to use the word in Dutch if they have their system or applications in Dutch or in another language, and then I'm looking again. So even when I feel like I finally know it in English, no, oh, for automation rule, you do this or you look for that, or then I need to find what Dutch word did they come up with, or what German word did they come up with, or what, like whatever the language is that the customer uses. We have to adjust. So this is for me one of the things where I feel like it's a guessing game. But I always, well, not always. I usually keep my own settings in English, so I actually find the things that I'm looking for. But I do agree with Suk when you sometimes need to demo things. I cannot just keep my language or the language that I prefer. I have to do it in the language the company.
But like I'll ask you a question on that, Master, because I've not had the pleasure of working with different like Hindi was never an official language in Atlassian ecosystem. So
I
only
never said
English
it was
was.
a pleasure. Huh?
Yeah, no, so but like yeah, that's true. But like, so my question is, in data center, was it better?
Yeah, because it was the same actually. The difference wasn't as big as it is on cloud, even when I'm talking about something very simple, switching languages.
Yeah,
I think, yeah. Go ahead, Rob.
I say I never had to switch languages using Girafulence or Sira or whatever we're calling it. So I never considered that like that difference as well. And on top of whatever Atlassian is calling this thing in different languages is a different term as well. So thank you for that.
See, the beauty
thing
of
is-
community, look what Daryl
Yeah.
is saying. He's saying he learns languages by answering questions from people in other countries.
You
Nice.
see.
It is. You do, though. But in all fairness, I feel the translations have been better lately. I mean, when they first translated it, it was like
Yeah.
someone was fresh off the boat and started trying to translate things. It was so bad. It was like even like my 5-year-old would like be better at translating. It was really bad.
Okay, let me also ask you one more question. So there was this another poll which I wanted to ask. What is the one thing that you most miss? Okay, I have to stop the earlier poll and then do this one. This time I'll go behind the camera. I can move like this also. Is there something specific that you miss?
Other
like
way.
a
Go the
feature,
other way.
a UI?
Sajit,
I've
other
been-
way.
So like my favorite is fourth, and the reason I created this question is for having this option because it used to be
Sajit, you need
so-
to like,
Other way, dude.
Yes.
No.
Other way. No,
Your
that-
left.
that-
There we go.
But like reindexing is something I miss. It used to be such a good tool to say, like, "Hey, I don't see my changes." Yeah, it's reindexing.
But now you have another one. You go like, oh, it's probably the sync. Yeah, that's Atlassian.
True.
That's-
Yeah,
So I just blame them. Go
the
like, "No,
AWS
it's
Lambda
probably-"
load balancer isn't working today, so we're going to have to go to work on that. But that's an AWS problem. I can't help with that.
Has a minor
Yeah.
delay.
Yeah.
It happens.
No, for
so
me,
I
it's
just blame
features.
Atlassian.
I would
Features?
say. I think so. I feel like there's so many basic, almost want to call them basic features, which are still missing in Atlassian. And I mean, also, if in terms of features, if we look at the amount of tickets that are created by I don't know, consultants, admins, community champions, anyone for that matter, and the amount of tickets that are currently open, to the time frame of the open tickets. I mean, features are definitely lacking, unfortunately. And I'm not talking about only very complex things. I'm also talking about very simple things where I go like, why don't we have this out of the box? So I would
Little
say
automations, like that kind of stuff. Having your user story go in progress when the subtask goes in progress.
I think some things are much easier and do not even require automation if it would have been
True.
implemented.
Okay, so let me also ask you this. What is one thing that was better? Let's like be fair. Like there were,
This is
you have to
PKU.
say that also, right? So what is one thing that you actually like? Is there something that you
Um,
actually like? No, on
in
cloud,
date on
Oh,
cloud.
which is not
Oh,
good in DC.
I was talking about. I was thinking about data center.
Oh,
No, no, no. Oh, there are tons on that. I'm looking at the other list. See, we have to move to cloud. We have to. That's the word that I would use at this point because of everything. So,
I
what is
feel
one
like
thing that you
cloud.
actually like?
It does look and feel cleaner, but
Daryl says
yeah.
automations.
search
Well,
for
you're in
me.
data center. Yeah, I mean it's data in data center. You also have built-in automations. So like there's like a library and everything.
That's true.
Um,
There was a comment earlier which was sob script runners sob
Sob.
from branching queen.
I do feel when you're on data center, you just have more
Your
options
freedom.
to use, more freedom
True.
to use script runner and automations, and it's just I'm not a very I'm not very into automation, but I do know that there's like less options when it comes to like cloud and automations.
Yeah.
You ask me to automate every week. You're not into automations.
Well,
I ask you to
she's
do
not.
it,
You
but I'm not
are.
doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Smart. Nice.
yeah.
So your journey to cloud is asking Marcelino to do it.
Oh yeah, when it comes to automations and like he is my technical conscience when it comes to this. I definitely know where my strength is, and it's not automation.
Nice.
So yeah, I do ask him a lot.
Yeah, Kaitra, I agree. Branching Queen is a brilliant name, by the
Now,
way.
now I have Dancing Queen stuck in my head, but it's
Yeah,
brand.
yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Same.
right? Nice. Okay, so speed, I would say one thing which was there. Yes, automations, cleaner UI. Anything else, Rob?
Again, for me, the search.
Yeah.
Because I came up as just an end user, mostly dealing with agents and like frontline folks, and finding stuff was a pain. That partially could have been user error, but responsiveness, depth of search, even like seeing Rovo with natural language, like just general usability for me on that end. But again, this is a Jira admin therapy session, so
Yeah. Right. As an admin, I think the amount of loopholes that has happened over the years that we had to jump to create a small little thing, those have definitely, like when the team managed projects were announced, I think I was very happy. I was like, yep, anybody who
Were you an admin back then, or were you a
Yeah.
user?
no,
You were an admin. Because it was so funny when they announced it, you saw all the admin goes like, oh, crap, and all the users go like, yay, you know. So
Yeah. I was admin because like if you come to me with too many requests, I'll say maybe you should switch to a team managed project.
Well done.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm learning here. Clearly, I'm learning. Okay.
Oh, you need an automation and 4 new custom fields. You need a team managed project. Why don't you get me a budget and I'll get you that? But like it used to be good. Like so I started from server data center, then cloud. 2020 is literally the first time when I touched cloud. Till then I had never been on cloud. Till 2019 end I was on DC, and we had this massive one instance for the entire Publicis Sapient group, and any company that the organization would buy, we slowly had to migrate their data. And like our team kept growing and our stresses kept on growing the more company grew. But the amount of learnings that I had from that team, and then I had the amount of unlearning that I had to do when I started working on cloud, that was, as an admin, that was really tough. But then I realized maybe admin is something that I need to leave behind and think from a consultant point of view, where cloud was better. So if when I stopped thinking like an admin, when I started thinking like, okay, what helps a customer? I can't be that selfish that, I need to keep everything right here, controlled, all of that. Then I think I started liking cloud better. I was like, okay, it's easier. It's like the amount of time that you need to spend to create a fresh site wins any day.
It's interesting talking to folks, especially the admins who've been around for a while, and then balancing that against general end users. And like we as the folks who have been in the community for a while or are really deep in it have very clear opinions on what should or shouldn't be done. And we are like 0.01% of the population using these things.
Yeah.
So like balancing those things where you have these folks who run all of the Atlassian instances everywhere, that 0.1%, balance that against the masses who are using it 5 minutes a day. Like I don't want to be that person who has to decide.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see both ends of it. Like I understand that complaint around team managed spaces on the admin front, but then also like people hate having to go to a Jira admin to add a field or do an automation or something. I don't know what the balance is. It's just interesting to see both.
Yeah. This I agree though. Like every time I would convince somebody to take a team management project, I would tell them, that it's your world. Think of this as a completely different role-playing game. I am not involved. Don't ask me to move data. Don't ask me to do anything. And don't say, hey, I'm creating a new project. Can you clone this and use the settings? No, it's you. Run your own ship. If you crash, sorry. But like, it's a different, like you have to know when to use team managed projects as a superpower. Otherwise, I think company managed projects, of course, the admins, you have to think of that way. Okay, more controversial and not just therapy. What else? So we've talked about features, we've talked about any specific apps which were just better. Script runner, of course, one. Any other app which was just better on DC?
Why are you laughing, Rob? He's like,
I just like,
he's just like, ah.
No, just Sajit's like, of course it was better.
The amount of time it took. So script runner is much more like achieved much higher level of parity at much faster speed than I thought. I give full credit to Adaptivist for that, because when we started, like behaviors as one example, right? If you use behaviors, you know how different it used to be, and they've come a long way. So that's kudos to them. But like, it still isn't like that how it used to be in DC. And any other app that you thought was just great in DC?
I try to make everybody use Atlassian as much out of the box as possible. So I don't use a lot of apps. There's a couple of apps that I absolutely hate, but like, let's not go there. But I don't use a lot of apps though. I know Tempo's been like timesheets been used a lot, but I feel that especially in Jira software, when it comes to software teams, you should not log time when you work Scrum on tickets. That's like apparently sometimes a very controversial opinion, but
Oh yes.
Oh,
Smart checklist.
smart checklist?
Yes, I'm also a fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
I
no.
am a fan.
No.
I am a fan.
No, I'm not. No.
What's
Ooh,
the-
Cage Goomba.
Yeah, let's dig into that. Why not a fan? And Cage, why a fan?
I'm not a fan because usually people use it they can use as a subtask. It's like, oh, we want to like a layer. The people that I use it with, that have been using it, I was like, they use it on user stories, and it's like, yeah, because then we know how to like, do everything like the little activities. So I was like, you have subtasks. Use
A
that.
lot of times organizations purchase apps and actually use it incorrectly.
True.
But that doesn't mean the app is to blame here.
True.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Smart checklist is definitely one of the few where I will go like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Nice.
Depends on the usage then.
And I like, and again, I have a different perspective from all this because I was never the Jira org admin at these big companies. So my problem was going into like DC and not realizing that these were apps. So
Yeah,
I would change companies,
that's
be like,
true.
wait, why we had this reporting thing called Easy BI? We don't have that now? How do I do my job?
Yeah, I remember that with structure. I think structure was the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Oh,
This
oh
is,
yeah, that's like triggering here. It's like,
Yeah,
I thought
2019,
this was therapy because you're gonna reach the opposite soon. No.
no, but yeah,
Oh, man.
structure is. I still have those discussions that they were like, no, but I want a layer in between an epic and a user story. I was like, it's not possible. It's like, at my last assignment, it was. I was like, that was an app. It's like,
Yeah, Daryl says, why structure dead? Oh, why somebody loaded structure?
yeah, basically, yeah.
It used to be really fun though. Like I remember when I started, like portfolio, that whole feature has had 3 renames, right? It's gone from
Yeah.
portfolio for Jira to advanced roadmap and now plans. Right?
Correct.
So that's the journey that it has taken. I would not ask your honest opinion on it, so we will just move on.
Yes, let's do that.
I do like the lighter version of it. So, like, if you're in the latest version
Timelines.
where you can, yes, I like
I
it.
would-
Like, I wish it was a little more intuitive, like it could talk to the actual Jira issue. But hey, I guess that's why they have advanced roadmap. But it's a. You remember back in the day in Confluence, there used to be a macro called roadmap where you could manually
Yeah.
drag and drop a bar. Used to be
Yes.
so cool, right? I loved that because I would put it in every report that I would publish. But it was that, but like in Jira. So I really like it.
True.
Additionally, the URL says timeline. That's right. Kaitra says, I ran into that with a user who was really frustrated with me telling them our Atlassian instance couldn't do what they were asking. Figured out their last company was
Oops. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is funny. That's something like as a trainer, I'll be in a chat or a session with any group of people and someone's saying, I don't have that button or I can't do that. I'm like, hang on, is your search bar tiny and up in the right-hand corner? And they go, yeah. I'm like, you're on data center.
Is your search bar tiny and on the right hand corner?
That's the easiest way to tell. It's just up there.
So you could have just said, what's your URL? If it's .atlassian.net, you're on cloud. Otherwise, you're not.
Unless
But
they're
you
on
say-
enterprise and
But you say, if it's search bar and on the right.
What? It does the job.
Oh my god. Search bar is on the right. It does the job, yeah. But like, that's not 100% true now in cloud also, because you could be on cloud and you could have a feature where you're like a friend on another company might not have that feature, or that push might not have reached that customer, right? Like it happens with not just beta features, but a lot of other things. Like
Yeah, the rolling
I think when
deployments.
JPD first was announced, I had 3 different customers. 2 of them had it, 1 did not. At the same moment in time.
I've seen that again in training sessions. And what TK was saying earlier, like I'll do a session and the next day I'll do another version of it and the UI is flipped. There's a new button, there's a thing.
yeah.
Or people in chat are like, hang on, check out this thing. I'm like, what thing?
What? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. That status thing also, like when they moved that like on cloud, like I think that was one example of just the community going crazy on Atlassian saying, all right, yeah, we hear you. That was nice.
Yeah.
That was a
small little win.
There were 2 things I liked about that. A few things. One, the community, like collective being like, yo, what are you doing? 2, Atlassian listening, and 3, the speed at which they reverted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those are the
You said
silver
you
linings.
you like two things, but then you mentioned three.
Well, then I said three things. You're just all over me today, Sajit. I haven't been on in a couple of weeks. I got to eat all this
Yeah,
pent up Rob
that's what I was
aggression.
thinking, right? Yeah, so I upgraded from Rob to Bob, and now I have you back.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Bob. Are you listening? Like, come on. I know you just resigned from your position at the Jira Life producer.
Is he it, Bob?
Yeah. King Bob. He officially stepped down from being the producer at TJL.
Oh wow.
Lena is going to take ownership. Like he's writing, he's working much more on the local in-person community at Phoenix.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Or you're trying to replace me with him. I get it.
That was like a hint. Go like.
Several.
See, I wouldn't even have to change the logo that much. I just have to make the R a B.
Yeah, true. True though. True.
He doesn't have this
Yeah, it
luscious
is.
beard though.
Yeah, that's I'll ask him. Matt Dor says
That's
end
going to
of
be
an
a
era.
Bob.
That's true. I mean, he will be a Jira amigo for life, I guess. I mean, once you're a Jira amigo, you are a Jira.
Always a Jira amigo.
Right? But like, yeah, that's definitely like a big, update that he actually announced on this stream last week with Jimmy.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we become that stream, Rob, where we get high profile people to just come and name drop and like retire or like just say something controversial.
Big announcement.
Maybe we get Daryl and like we actually get cancelled.
I don't know. I kind of like doing this.
Yeah.
Oh,
then
somebody
there are
has
some other
asked.
people. What?
I'm sorry, take it. Somebody has asked an actual question. Is there a preferred browser for Atlassian? Someone told me Atlassian bought a few. They bought one. They bought the company called Browser Company of New York. If you've used that, there was a browser called Arc, and then there's another browser called Dia. Arc wasn't that great, but Dia I've started to like over the last couple of months since I've been using. There's this one cool little feature in Dia where if you've synced your emails, your Slack, and everything in it, it gives you a daily report. So every other day, I would get like when I open my machine for the first time, I open my browser, it will say, "Hey, you said that you'll do this with Rob, and you have not done it yet." Like,
I've started using it. It's like it pops up a tab. I have one called the Friday Brief, and to Sajit's point, it reads my email, my calendar, my Slack, and says you forgot to do these things, or I can help you write something for this or research something. The problem it has is it only works with one profile right now.
That's true, and that's not good because I have Jira logged in with another account. My personal email is something else. Like, so you can't have multiple accounts. That's not something that they've figured out yet. Forget other accounts. They've not figured out for Atlassian accounts themselves. So if you have two accounts, like if you have a work account and for me, like I have a champion account, I can't have both. I have to choose which account I want to use.
I think this is Atlassian's struggle regardless. Also for I think Atlassian partners as well who work for multiple clients or have multiple clients. I think the switching account constantly that is required with Atlassian stack is overkill.
Daryl says so it's like a regular Atlassian product. I don't think you need to be on waitlist now, dear. For Dia, Tushar. You can just go to Dia browser. I think it's called diabrowser.com and just download it.
Oh, yeah. Dia.com is a clothing store. Don't go there.
Yeah, diabrowser.com. And now you have a download button.
Oh, and it's just someone screaming at me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, I'm going to put this on screen share.
And someone looks vaguely like me in that list of people.
There we go.
What am I looking at?
This.
What? Why?
Why is it screaming?
I don't know.
It says watch the stream also.
Okay,
like watch the stream on the stream.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, it's someone opening up Chrome and just screaming when all their things pop up.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Well, in all honesty, I do prefer Chrome over Edge.
there's I started using Chrome because all the companies I worked at made apps that only worked in Chrome. And the more I use Dia, the more I'm like, wait, Chrome feels bulky.
Yeah.
Chrome feels like, yeah, they also they've included an entire LLM's worth of data, like 4 gigs for one of their reasoning models just included in your download. So I saw some news about that. I don't know if everyone's doing that or not, but I've enjoyed Dia though. The only problem is I have a personal email account and my professional account, and it doesn't do both.
Yeah.
And Mac
Have you
only
used
right now.
have you used the chat feature on that, Rob?
A little bit. I honestly tend to use it when I accidentally, like instead of typing in a URL, I'll type in a question or something, and it starts
Yeah.
like, no, just take me to Google search. That's what I'm used to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I have used it though to help like research some things, which has been useful. Mostly when it's like, hey, you've got a meeting with Sajit. You've been ignoring him for 2 weeks. Should I help you write a message to apologize? I'm like, yes. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's not using Rovo, right? Like while it is owned by Atlassian, it's not using Rovo.
I think it's still its own separate thing. My pet theory, in the same way we're going to see Jira and Confluence just become Jirofulence, we're going to just have one point in time like an Atlassian laptop that runs Dia, which has everything in it. Like they're going vertical, right? They've got
Chromebook.
no an Atlassian book.
Yeah.
But that
I
idea,
will. I'm gonna write "duh" on a piece of paper and put it in.
yeah, what I could see happening is like once they get the browser, imagine you go into work, you just open your Dia browser, and that's got your Jira, your Confluence, your Twitter, whatever in there. Not Twitter, Trello. I'm gonna say Twitch.
Oh.
It's not quite there yet. To your point, like I don't think it's running Rovo, and it's not integrated into the teamwork graph, but I think it'll get there. That's my own like story I tell.
Robbie's asking, is Jira supported on Linux? Can you, by the way, still get install Jira on a machine? Like you won't get support, but can you still do it?
So
I don't think you can though.
yeah. So Robbie, to clarify, right now most customers and all new customers are going on cloud. So as long as you can get online, you should be able to access Jira. There's no like we can't get data center even as a testing instance anymore, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so like there is no download.
Yeah. Daryl says you can't get a license.
Exactly.
You can't get a license. Oh, thanks for sharing, Mark. I didn't know that. Dia uses Cloud Opus 4.8. Nice. It has to come to a point where Dia will also use Rovo, though, right? With the push Atlassian has, because it doesn't make sense to have that chat button, and when I have Rovo as an add-on installed on the same browser, to have 2 competing chatbots talking to each other.
Make them fight.
Really?
Nice. And then say whoever wins, I'll buy the pro version for them.
Yes. Maybe that's the next session, Sajit.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt, for sharing. Yeah. So I thought that was true, but like, yeah, I was not sure, so I didn't say it. But like, I guess partners can still get a DC license, but it's a whole thing. You have to give like a justification and everything. All right. We've got 6 more minutes. Anything else around? Any suggestions for people, for therapists like yourself, folks, who've struggled and now are on cloud, willingly or unwillingly? What is one tip that you would recommend for people who've not made the move yet? Okay, let me go one by one. Okay.
Robotherapy. Wow. I'm just reading here robotherapy.
I think Rovo is really really a thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually positive about Rovo. I don't use I don't use the Dia platform then, but I use Rovo with Claude. And in all fairness, it's actually pretty good. It really reduces my work. I will not lie about this one. So This is one of the few things I'm actually very positive about. At least when using Claude and you connect to Rovo, it's it it is pretty good. It
Oh,
can be pretty good.
Branch
Nice.
Queen is asking positive or hopeful?
No, it's pretty good. It's really pretty good. Nothing like
I
definitely
mean,
positive.
I like Robo. I've used it a lot, and not just for content generation. I've used agents. I've used it a lot. I've not done CLI yet. That is on my wish list. Rob, we need to do something about that, right? Like we've said that we'll do something about CLI, but we've not. But yeah, I 100% agree with you, Maslino. My experience has been great. I'm literally the biggest user of Robo credits in my org site. The other day we were doing some reporting and my name was like 4 times highest than the next person. Everybody was like, "What are you doing?" Like
Well, first
everything,
place. Congratulations. First
everything.
place.
We're number
Yeah,
one. We're number one.
Yeah.
but
Yay.
yeah, it's Rovo the biggest credit absorber for me. I use it a lot, but even other places like search and like help desk and agents everywhere. But yeah, I'm hopeful as well. The other day, not other day, today morning, I read a news that Claude and Salesforce have joined forces and they are releasing an app called Claude Force.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Oh.
Were you going to say Cloud Force?
I just
It's
put it in
actually,
chat.
yeah, Cloud Force is the name of the app where their entire CRM will now be inside a Cloud agent.
Wow.
So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's big news.
Oh, good name
So
though.
yeah, it's right on the nose, right? Like it was right
Yeah.
there. Nobody had to think about it. Like, what name should we call it? Sales
Sales.
Cloud? Sales Cloud? No.
Salt.
Salud.
So there we go.
And then get like wine, something like something
Yeah.
alcoholic with it.
Yeah. Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday, 8:12 p.m. So we can say salud. And just
Hey, at least
Yeah,
for some of you.
exactly.
Daryl saying, is that not a joke?
No, that's not it.
It's not.
Cloud Force is real. Cloud Force just became a thing today. I read about it today.
I'll drop a link in the chat real quick.
Yeah.
No, it does sound like something that's fake, but here you go. Salesforce.com/ClaudeForce. Oh no.
Oh, so sorry. We've got 2 more minutes. Tips. We were
Okay.
talking about tips. TK, let's start from you.
For moving to cloud?
Yeah.
Ooh. I would say, I don't know. Like when it comes to the actual migration, it's like do cleanup first. Always
good
clean up as
suggestion.
much as possible. Oh, bye, Matt. He says bye.
Yeah. Good
Well,
point. Marcelino, anything from you?
Automate as much as possible.
Okay. Automate as much as possible. Are you sure?
I am.
See, you will get all the work from TK then again. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's part of the job. I'll take it. It's fun to do. So I'm not even complaining. So
Nice.
yes, automate.
Okay, perfect. Rob, what about you?
Oh, get training. Like we know all the concepts, but to TK's point, like the buttons can be different, and there's a lot of new stuff that might
Yeah.
trip you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
I would
question
say
is, when do you get it? The training.
that's true. And that's where my answer comes in. I would say get somebody to hold your hand. Actually work with a solution partner because that's where that will be the difference maker for your journey. They've done that multiple times. No pitch. You don't have to choose anybody that we work with or we know or we have collaborated with. Find who's closer to you in terms of time zone because you need overlap first, most importantly. Second, see if they've done like, something similar in the past and talk to them, work with them because it seems very easy to just do a CSV export and maybe use migration assistant to move to cloud. It's not like that. It can be a horror story for your users. So use support. Atlassian ecosystem is very elaborate. You can get competing quotes and get something which is in your budget, but use help. Take help from somebody who's done
True.
this. Use solution partners.
Yes, and there's no shame in holding hands, Daryl.
Yes.
We all need help.
Yes. And that's where the therapy session comes to an end today.
Exactly.
It's so nice to end on the session that hold hands, right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Any closing comments, questions, thoughts, guys?
I think we need to release our album, Sajit, of songs that we're coming up with. So that's my closing thought.
I am looking forward to that album.
We need to. Yeah. But thank you so much, TK and Marcelino, for and ways of working community.
Yes.
We can
Thank
call
you for
that
having
together.
us.
Really appreciate it.
Yes.
Rob, would we now get more communities to just show up at this stream?
I
Have we
100%
started that
think we
trend?
should. Yeah, more perspective, more people, just different topics would be amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Heck,
folks.
they're all this.
We'll get the
Just say-
SFA in here.
Someday.
Yeah.
Daryl and Matt.
All right.
All right, folks.
Thanks, everybody, and have a really good weekend. We'll see you next week.
Remember to like and
Thank you.
subscribe, mash those buttons, hit the bell, do all the
Yes.
YouTube things. And if
I
you're
keep
listening
forgetting
to
the
a podcast,
content
subscribe.
creator thing that I need to say, Rob. Yeah.
We're working
Please.
on it.
Yeah.
Thank
All right.
you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you.
Every week, they look at the tech and business world and turn let's take this offline into an episode. Updates, reviews, and the occasional interviews. Sounds smart? It's not. We just said it with conviction. A lot of smart people already do this. But these guys have a lot of opinions and barely any filters, which maybe should concern you or not. They seem nice. Anyway. This series comes from people who probably shouldn't be doing more streams, or at the very least, should have left some of their thoughts in a Slack thread. Unread by everyone. And now, this is Rob and Sajit asking for trouble!